So here I have a questions. According to the mineral stability series of Goldie, the olivine weather to pyroxene and pyroxene weather to hornblende. And the second option is olivine, pyroxene and hornblende have equal susceptibility to weather. Mineral rich in silica and oxygens are least resistant to chemical weathering. Olivine is less stable than the pyroxene and pyroxene is less stable than the hornblende. Out of these, according to Goldie series, so here olivine is less stable than the pyroxene and pyroxene is the less stable than the so here I have marked that olivine is the correct option. D is correct answer. So let's begin with the question number 2. Which of the following place is more likely to be affected by chemical weathering? The Thar Desert, the Tibetan Plateau, and the Leh and the Shivaliks. According to the chemical weathering, affected is Shivalik is the correct answer. So let's go to the next question. This is the correct answer. So let's begin with question number 3. Mass wasting may be described as a excessive loss of material by landslide, downslope movement of the rock and the soil under directed influence of the gravity, excessive loss of organically rich topsoil due to soil erosion, flowage of saturated debris in periglacial region. So out of this is the downslope movement of rock and the further and under the influence of the gravity is the correct answer. So here I have highlighted it. So let's go to the question number 4. So here I have a question number 4. Mass wasting or gravitative transfer is not a result of vertical movement, lateral movement, diagonal movement and spiral movement. So for this knowing, we should know all the physical geology as well as geotectonic. Then only we can describe about the gravity transfer is not a result of what. So question number 4, the option D is the correct answer. Spiral movement cannot be a result of gravitational transformation. So here we have highlighted it. Lateral movement of series of the block away from the center is described as sliding, gliding, spreading and cambering. So out of this is the center is described as block. As you also have read many times, the spreading center is described as that block always form a spreading center. So spreading is the correct answer over here. So here I have already highlighted it. So we have finished with the question number 5. Let's begin to question number 6. So here I have a question number 6. The downslope movement of the saturated rock debris, which is not confined channel, is described as debris sliding, mud flow, cambering, sacking. Correct answer is mud flow. So I have already marked over here. So let's begin to question number 7. Which of the following does not result from the lateral movement of the rock debris? So here the correct answer may be let's define our spreading, solidification, cambering and second. So correct answer for question number 7. So here I have already marked it. So here I have question number 8 and 9. So solidification and galification were the important process of mass resting during Archean, Proterozoic, Miocene, Pliocene and Pleistocene. So to know about this must know the solidification and galification. So correct answer is Pleistocene over question number 8. So here already have highlighted. So let's go to question number 9. Mushroom shaped structure having the cylinder column and white tops resulting from the abrasive action of wind are described as ventrifact, Brazil nuts, pedestal and dras. So all these most or similar feature shows, but here the pedestal, if you see, then they have mushroom like shape due to speed of the wind. You can read it out more if you are willing it to know about mushroom shaped structure having cylinder column and white tops in the pedestal. So let's go to question number 10. So denote Euro deflection. So here I have a blowout. Yes, desert pavement. Havex. So out of this is option number A is correct answer. So here I have marked, highlighted it. The correct answer is option number A. So thank you for watching. If you are willing to get such type of questions, so subscribe my channel to get every day 10 questions for your mock test.